He really scammed us? But those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you? Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. To us now to make something of them. About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire. We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia. There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been. If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point.
Yeah, I better get going.
Watch yourself out there.
Alright, Lacey and Isela? Whatever. Alright, so I'm running this game on medium. Acer Nitro 5, just in case you're wanting to know. You know, no matter how many times I play this, which isn't much, it looks good. Make sure I'm going to the right spot. Ooh, we had a dip. Oh, look at that nasty water. I think this would be considered a pond or a poop hole.
Hey, new face. Welcome to the Wayward. Duchess will take care of you inside. A couple of those vending machines on the porch if you just need bullets and meds.
Thanks.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Sweetheart, I think you must be sick, because pointing a gun at me in my own bar is a terminal affliction. Look around. Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you? None of your damn business!
What's going on is that this one seems to think I know where this big treasure is, and that I'm building my new bar out of refuse for fun.
Lady, this is your last warning. Our crew is getting that treasure. And I will happily send you both to the great goddamn beyond if you don't start explaining where I can find what's ours. Hiring? You serious? You got a gun in your face and the first thing that comes to mind is picking up a side gig? Guts like that might take you places. What say you and I finish shaking down this broad and then we...
I told you it was gonna end badly. Smart little distraction there, honey. Though I am hoping you're here to play nice. Don't want my people to have to dig any more graves today than they have to. Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you. Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business. Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See? That boy we put down? He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say? Sure thing, Captain. We're gonna draw these boys in by making them think you're Crane. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they? That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
We haven't been here real long, sweetheart. But the majority of our patrons thus far have been of the troublemaking type, unfortunately. Nope, no overseers to speak of. Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The Wayward gets left alone.
I like it so far, but it is taking a long time to get the, how would you say, text blocks up so you can reply to the NPCs.
Here comes Chick Webb with a really fun instrumental called Midnight in a
Shit, disappeared!
Sure, I ain't just hearing shit.
So they were guarding just that in the back?
broadcast tape issued. Please deposit data.
The responders are here to keep you safe, citizen. Citizen, do not be alarmed. The responders are here to help.
What a view. Damn, they got dead aim on, don't they? Eagle eye.
Message uploaded. Initiating broadcast pulse. Attention, all consumers. New business established. Please seek out Crane, Incorporated, to exchange goods and services. Initiate tagline. Follow the sign to fortune. Broadcast complete.
Crane! You here? Whoa. You're not Crane. The hell's going on here? Like hell? I haven't seen Crane for weeks, and now you're using his identity to what? Lure in Marks? Where is he? The Wayward, huh? Might be I pay the place a visit. Appreciate the tip, not Crane. Good luck out here.
Guess we'll wait and see who shows up, right? So as you know, we're playing on medium on this Acer Nitro 5. And it taxes it a lot. Even though, you know, most of the time it is on 60, but when you start getting into the brush, it drops down into the 50s. I'll try low here shortly. And yeah, I know my camp sucks. Oh, shoot. Here we go, guys. They got a bat. Yeah.
You Crane? Quite the setup you got here. So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is, and he's willing to leave you alone. Scout's honor.
He's lying.
You what? Sure. Fine. We took over the old West Virginia Lumber Company in the Northwest. Come on. Let's get out of here.
And the scare tactic worked. Pretty game. Sounds good too. See that 40s? See it drop down? Yeah. That's the 1050 dying on you as you're playing this game. Yeah, I know. I'm getting ready to retire it. I've been saying it for the last 6 months. Now, where's all those dead bodies at? Where'd they go? disappeared, so I can't collect them.
Provides an effective physical boost without compromising mental stability.
So you found buff out useful then?
The private's got good initiative, bad judgment. That's why I do all the thinking.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding? Fantastic. So that's where their boss will be. You just need to...
Wait, West Virginia lumber? That is not right. You misheard them for sure.
And that's of concern. Why, exactly?
Was wandering up that way not too far back. The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns. Could try and luck your way inside, maybe see if they want to talk to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way that I'm sure has had to deal with them already. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with either of them. You'll find them at Anchor Farm if these thugs haven't already run them off. But if they are still there, well, they probably managed to work something out with them.
Plenty of unclaimed space up the road. Maybe you should give it a visit. West Virginia no. Don't know anything about them. Now, I'd like you to leave. I'm sure what I know is none of your business. Now, how about you take a hike?
Guess I'm gonna have to threaten the guy. Oh, they took it away. I should have took it.
Just like everyone else. Except we like our privacy. Trying to let you know you're trespassing. Free to leave whenever you like. Treasure. Nothing but trouble. We'd hope to start new lives here. Private ones. So much for that. Bye.
What a... Get
You
up
were
out there.
asking about that gang? Papa keeps listening to that tape of them. He seems sadder every time he does. Maybe you could take it? It's in the safe, under the stairs.
Whoops.
Maggie, we all benefit here. We provide you with protection, and you help feed the many, many mouths I have in my camp.
You mean you get to take whatever you want and leave us all to starve?
It won't come to that. I'll see to it personally. Now, do we have a deal?
You can take your deal and shove it. We're not your slaves. If you want our food, you can...
Whoops.
I'm sorry, Maggie. The rest of us are in agreement. We'll bring you shipments once a season.
Huh. Did he kill somebody?
Once a month. I'll deliver it personally.
Good. Password to get inside is Blue Danube. Pleasure doing business with you.
Daniel killed someone.
You? You can beat it. What are you... You found the tape. Fine, I did it. And I'd do it again, because Maggie was going to get us all killed. She wanted us to stand up to those thugs, to take them on all by ourselves. There are 4 of us. You know how many times we're outnumbered by that gang? 3 to 1? 4 to 1? I have a daughter, and she's alive now because we all were willing to make a deal. Maggie was going to throw that away because she didn't like being pushed around. It was bound to happen sooner or later.
Would I get in trouble if I took the food? I'm assuming I retrieved it.
Because maybe it can give someone else hope. Maybe that someone is you. So I hope you hear this music and it makes you smile or makes you think of someone you care about. That's what it's here for. That's what I'm here for.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Gosh. Even on low, it's lagging a little bit. The scrapper, he's around all these gooks. How am I supposed to talk to the dude, man? Where is this guy? Jangles got lost at the fair. Find him. Okay. Man, I unloaded on that guy. He didn't even die. 2 or 3 bullets in the chest.
I join you in eternity.
I didn't even know I got an invite. of shoes this guy got on? Traversing this mountain? So where do I have to sneak in? I'm gonna try to sneak in here, I guess. Okay. Where's this guy at? Shooting through the damn floor? What? So where is this guy? Why does it keep pointing towards the door?
What was that?
I didn't want to kill her. I thought it was somebody I needed. You know, I thought I needed to talk to her or something. So I'm just going to take a nap real quick in the bad guy's hideout. Alright, let's see what these bad guys are.
No one's heard from Batter.
Suspect he finally managed to get himself killed. That was a long shot anyway. Always figured it'd take someone coloring with a full box of crayons to find a surprise.
They're running a parade through here now? You want to tell me who the hell you are and what you want? I hadn't realized I was looking so much like a milk carton. Unless you've got real business, I suggest you get the hell out of here. Is that so? And why exactly would I do that? Sure you are. But if you know where your treasure is, well, then I'm all ears. Damn right you will. But I'm a generous man. You bring me the location first, you'll get your fair share. Now get out. Don't try and screw me on this.
Better than I thought.
You won't like the results.
Yeah, but hey, we're on low settings and it's still lagging around.
You're back. You managed to get those punks out of our hair yet? Oh, is that all? I guess I should have specified how I would have liked this to be resolved. I suppose it's on both our heads to find this treasure then. But you did good. Shows maybe you could be trusted. Maybe. But there's still the issue of my missing muscle. They went out chasing some unsavory characters. Never came back. They're two of the tougher cookies I've met in my day. So them being gone this long means something happened. You track them down? Maybe I remember a thing or two about this Crane fella. Well, missing person number one's named Polly. Got a transmitter in her. You could track her with your little radio there. Missing person number two goes by Saul. Those two are closer than toes and bad stilettos. So if you find one, the other's likely close by. Find them for me, and I'll pay you for the privilege of getting to yell at them in person. Yeah, little something I slipped under her exterior plating in case she got carried off. I did mention she's a combat bot, right? A friendly one. I got her reprogrammed when I bought her, so she's not gonna hurt you. Unless they bashed up her combat inhibitor. Well, then, all bets are off. I made the same offer to Saul regarding the tracker under his exterior, but he declined. Not the foggiest, but that's where the transmitter comes in. Tune to her station and it should get you going in the right direction. Polly's tracking frequency is 99.7. The once proud home of Appalachia's smooth jazz. I figured someone should get some use out of it. Find out what happened to him. If I need to find new people, I'd like to at least ensure I tried to do right by the old ones.
Okey-dokey. Oh, so we're at 1600 by 900 with high settings. Yeah. So with every setting we pick, man, it dips. Oh, somebody got vaporized. Oh man, this reminds me of that movie called Mine 9. Check it out if you haven't already. So that robot is just like evaporating everybody. What? Man, that's mine.
Hey! Over here! Don't shoot! I'm people.
Hey. Tell me you got a stim pack. I'm hurting here. Oh, thank God. Thank you. Good to know there's still some heart out there.
So, you the cavalry then? Duchess send you to save our tails? Much as I appreciate it, I'm not the one who needs helping right now. See, these, scorched things have been harrying the bar. Me and my bot sis Polly got the bright idea to track down their nest and clear them out. But a couple of them got the drop on us before Polly chased them off deeper into the mine. I heard some fighting, but then nothing. I think she's hurt. Look, you've got to find Polly. I can't be the reason she...
Come on, spit it out.
Look, just find her. Please.
Go in there? No, not like this. And the Wayward's been left alone for too long. I know you can do it. You just have to find Polly.
Alright, let's see.
Look, when you get Polly back, I'll walk you through every little detail of how I became best friends with the machine. But first, I need you to save her.
You
All right,
think
buddy.
you can do that for me?
All right, bro.
Thank you, thank you. Once you've got her, just bring her back to the Wayward. I'll be there. And tell her I'm sorry I couldn't be the one to save her.
Sure, sure. Okay, which way? All right, so with this high setting, at 1600 by 900 is pretty good in the tunnels. The lighting looks good now, because we're not on low or anything like that. It looks absolutely looks terrible. Terrible. And even when we're outside, you know, it's in the 50s. I mean, I can deal with that with this Acer. I mean, it's a 1050 Ti, man. It's on its way out. I mean, it's probably pretty much been out.
Someone there? I could use a lift.
Alright.
You are a sight for sore eye. So, those things didn't get you, huh? You happen to see a young man on your way through? Early 20s, rough around the edges, carrying about a bullet's worth of extra lead in him? He's alive? Thank God, that's good to hear. So, what do you say you and I help each other out? You get me back to the Wayward, and I'll help you bake to a crisp anything that bothers us on our way out the door. Never met an Assaultron before, huh? Probably for the best. That flashy red pearl in the middle of my face doesn't just complement my scintillating personality. It also happens to fire a multi-gigawatt laser. You pick me up, and give my neck servos a twirl, I'll kick off a blast that would make Oppenheimer quote scripture.
All right.
So, we blowing this gin joint? That's the ticket. Now, let's...
What? What?
You hear that? Sounds like those things have regrouped. How about we make them regret it? Come on, darling. Let's make sure these things never bother the Wayward again.
Shoot! What the hell? Shoot, damn it, shoot! So I had to load it one bullet at a time. It, right? Whew. Alright, looks like that bridge that we crossed over. Okay.
Not going to be much help now.
Wow, it looks good. Shit. water looks better, right? I mean, compared to low and mediums, it's way better.
Back at long last. But where's our girl?
Did you find Polly?
Give those degenerates hell.
Oh, God. Polly?
Whoa. You're not looking so great, darling.
Duchess, I'm not feeling great.
Friend, why don't you set her down? Jug should do the trick.
This is real snug.
That's not gonna do it all.
Oh, Polly. This is all my fault.
Solomon, no. Don't you dare. This is not... Duchess? Tell me you emptied this out.
Did I? You know, I'm 80%.
Duchess?
It's all right. I can fix this. There's a robotics shop over in Somersville that... Oh.
Solomon, you're going nowhere. Look, I'm sorry to even ask, but is there any chance you might be able to help us out here? I can make it worth your while. Find Polly this new body. I'll tell you everything I know about Crane and his treasure.
Please say yes.
Fetch.
Oh, don't you worry there. Saul, you still got one of those trackers?
Uh-huh.
You tag the body with Saul's tracker here, I'll have my people collect it. Once it's safe. Honey, it's complicated. But I promise, I will walk you through every...
trap.
Gory detail, if you do this for us. You are a lifesaver. Here, the tracker. Just plant that on Polly's new frame, and we'll handle it from there.
And here. You'll need this to get into the place. Just leave it unlocked so we can come and get the body later. And make sure it's pristine. No damage, no reprogramming. Factory defaults only. I don't want anything going wrong in the transfer.
And at the risk of sounding like a broken record, thank you. We'll all owe you big after this.
Alright, so we're at 1600 by 900 at the high setting. I gotta get rid of some of this stuff.
I pressed the button. Hush! I think it's recording now. Shush! Hello? Hello there? Oh, I think it's working. I hate these things. This is Willie May, and I was asked to talk a bit about my life since the war to help educate future children someday. I think that's nice. I thought I'd just watch my programs and entertain the grandkids in my room and me. I'm fine with that. Since the war, I've just read my old newspapers and listened to music. It's very peaceful for once, which is just right nice by me. The month before the war. It lasted only 8 years, though. But who can you complain to? By the time it ran out, I had heard the Responders' radio broadcast, so I went out to find them and get supplies. Bless their hearts. For a bit anyways. How do I turn this thing off? Last thing. Not this button. One. Oh, here it is.
So we're at 1600 by 900. We're on medium settings and it's still dipping. Not as much, but it is going down. But it's probably worth just sticking to 1920 by 1080 and sitting on the medium settings. But it sure does look good. Oh, they got a turret set up. Some of these things are so weird. Like, sit down on the couch. And watch TV, right? Dream.
Talk to Sarge if you're reporting for duty. Whoa, golly! Civvy! This is Army property, so... Soldier? A real soldier? Is it still dangerous out there?
Overseer's log. Camp McClintock. Maybe I'm going crazy, but it was nice to put on the uniform and play pretend with a bunch of robot drill sergeants. I actually think I learned a thing or two about marksmanship. I wonder, now that I'm in the Army, is my official title Overseer Private or Private Overseer? Oh, time to see if I can fool a few automated identification systems.
What in the holy name of... You are out of uniform, cadet, and with no uniform voucher, you will return in Army fatigues and helmet, or you will not return at all!
I guess I could do the fatigues later.
Can't wait to go fight some commies.
Kill. Kill. Hostile target detected.
cadet. Or should I say, private. You are now an official member of the United States Army. Get out there and do us proud, soldier. You are dismissed!
I miss my mama. Still alive. How am I still alive?
There ain't nothing good out here. Nothing nowhere. It's all shit.
So fucking bored. Where'd I put those cameras?
Oh. Well now, what do we have here? Are you another ghost? I cannot bring you the peace you require, Spirit. Leave me be. So I thought. No need to put on airs with me. I understand your plight, Spirit. My name's Skinner, and I am trapped in here, much like you are trapped in undeath. Now, what do you require to leave me alone? Well, Spirit, unfortunately, assaultrons are military-grade hardware. As such, all of our machines have already been spoken for. Outstanding deal with the United States military, just waiting for pickup. You understand? Ah, excellent. It's been waiting for you. Though our records show the request from McClintock was for a replacement handy frame, not an assaultron. Here, you may collect it upstairs. Not for purchase, no. The mint condition Protectron and handy bodies we have on the premises have been spoken for. And our resupplier is already desperately late with our latest shipment. I do hope you understand. You're a Duncan? I perhaps see some distant resemblance, Spirit. But Mr. Duncan, why, they'd tan my hide if I gave away an Assaultron. Here, you may take the Protectron. You can find it in the adjacent room. It was slated for one of the lesser clans in the region, the Garahans, or some such. Mr. Duncan, I'm sure, would be thrilled to keep it in the family. By all means.
Hey, you got one. Signal's coming through loud and clear.
You know, I don't throw the word hero around a lot. Come over here and let's discuss, huh? Now, I presume you found something that'll work for someone with my natural charm and gravitas? Now that's what I like to hear. Seriously, thank you for sticking your neck out for me.
It's true. You've worked real hard putting things right for us. None of us are going to forget what you've done. But that really just leaves one last topic for us to discuss. Doesn't it? Crane, you ready to listen? I'm just warning you, I can't guarantee you're going to be happy with what Yes. At least, well... It's better I walk you through the whole thing at once. You ready to hear it? Okay. Follow me. So, I've known where Crane is. I know where his treasure is, but, well, there's a problem. Honey? You awake? Oh. You want to give him a little nudge?
Boy is key. Boy is key.
That's all he says anymore. Boy is key. Over and over.
Jesus, Duchess. That thing's been up here the whole time?
That thing is Crane, Solomon. And what exactly would you have liked me to do with him?
Put it out of its misery. Those things are killers, Duchess. Paulie and I have the scars to prove it.
I don't recall yielding the floor to debate here. You agree with me, don't you? Well, look. I may not have all the information here, but... all I've heard is... well... no. Once the infection's this far gone...
then so is the person inside.
I know. You're right. I couldn't. Please. Just make it quick.
Of course. Unless... you want to take care of it? Murder? No, you... You're right, I guess. Well, what about... we'll let him go. He's out of our hair and gets a fighting chance at a life. Who knows? Maybe he'll last long enough for someone to find a cure. All right?
Maybe he gets lucky. Be a nice change for you, wouldn't it, Mr. Crane? Fine. We'll let him go. I'll take care of the arrangements. Get him far, far away from here. In the interim, honey, you're gonna need to reach into Crane's pocket there and grab a map and a keycard. Just try not to get bit. According to that map, the treasure is in some kind of special cache tucked away inside Golly Mine, sealed away behind a keycard locked door.
Golly Mine? That's where Paulie and I tracked the Scorched.
Son of a... does that... did you lure those damn things here when you found the cache?
You sure you still want to let him go?
Hush, Solomon. Now, this cache. I tried to check it out myself, but I didn't get real far. You're already intimately acquainted with Golly, so I suspect you've got the best shot at actually laying hands on whatever's in there. So, here are my terms. I will let you keep said map and access card. No strings attached. as payment for everything you've done for us. But I need your word you'll come back. And buy a drink every now and then. And none of that cheap stuff I serve to the scrappers in Saul.
Hey.
I'm just realizing that having the right people in your life is more important than chasing riches. Good. Now, there anything else you want to discuss before heading out? No idea, sweetheart. He was only ever here alone. If he did have kids, well, they're long gone. I'll be fine. This is just the world we got now. A lesson I keep seeming to forget. Lucky for me, I just happen to have access to a variety of mind-altering substances. So, I'll bounce back. But thank you for asking. Maybe I have great vision. Maybe he wore shirts with too many buttons undone. Maybe you don't need an answer to that question. You got what you needed. What say you let a lady maintain her air of mystery?
Alright, so that's pretty much the Wastelanders. I've played a bit. We played at 1920 by 1080 on medium and low. And then we went to 1600 by 1900 high medium. So both instances, the FPS was getting around 60 FPS. And even when I did go down to 1600 by 900, it still dipped into the 40s. So it's probably best if you play this game on a 1050 Ti, just go ahead and play on 1920 by 1080 and keep the setting on medium. So thanks for watching, and until next time, Meanpooh out.